What is up, guys? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a shirt, how to photobash a shirt into a Roblox shirt. So for this example I'm going to be using this shirt right here. It's a red affliction shirt. I actually have the front and the back. I recommend that you get a picture like with the front and the back, otherwise it's going to look very bad. So just get both pictures, and also you need to make sure you have a like an overlay or whatever, so you can like put the shirt on there and edit it. And yeah, I'm using paint.net. I also have some plugins like Liquify and all these plugins right here. They're gonna help me make it better and whatever. But yeah, I recommend getting those plugins. Getting paint.net is pretty good. But yeah, gonna be starting off. I'm gonna do so basically this video is gonna show you how to photobash this shirt, and I'm gonna give you some tips in the meantime. So if you already know how to do it, I'm gonna give you some tips. So yeah, first I selected with the lasso select. I'm gonna just select it like that. Alright, just like that. I'm gonna copy that, gonna add new layer, keep canvas size. So we gotta resize it down a little bit. Problem with resizing it's gonna reduce the quality. Like it's gonna be more blurry and whatever. But you still gotta do it. Like you always have to resize. I know, yeah, so that's just one problem. But I'll show you a way how to make the quality better anyway, later in the video. But yeah, first I'm just gonna resize it like that. Do that. Put it in the middle. Alright, that's pretty good. Then we're gonna get the next one, the back side. So we're gonna do lasso select again. Alright, copy the back, paste it. I'm gonna make it the same size as the front. Just like that, a bit smaller. I always make it a little bit bigger, like on this, horizontally. So instead of doing it like that, just make sure it's a little bit bigger, like that. Put it like that. So because if I put it here, it's not gonna fit, so I have to put it a little bit back here. I'm gonna grab this part right here. Just grab that. Put it on the edge. Grab that. Put it also on the edge. Gonna make sure it's aligned. Alright. Alright, so that's how I put the shirt right there. It's overlapping a little bit, but that's fine. Now I'm just gonna erase these edges right here, so I don't have like this gray part or this white part. So I'm just gonna put the hardness up. I'm just gonna delete that. Alright, I deleted the edges. Just finish this off really quick. Alright, now what we're gonna do, so we have these two shirts copied in basically. First thing I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna copy a part of this, just like that. I'm gonna make a new layer underneath. I'm gonna paste it in. Make sure it's overlapping a little bit. Make it a little bit bigger, like that. Alright, just like that. And And then we're gonna do another one right here. Just make sure it's basically overlapping. Alright, so now it doesn't really fit because you see all these lines, it just doesn't fade well with each other. So what we're gonna do is going back to the upper layers, gonna grab the eraser, gonna up the erase a little bit, and then here with the color you're gonna change the opacity to very low. And then we're gonna start erasing these edges. Just like that. Make sure you don't get that part. You can see it blends better now. Starts blending. Do it on this side. Then we're gonna do this one. So just blend all around the edges so it just fits better. Again, not there. You can see it starts like just fading and whatever, it's just start blending. This side. Alright, just like that. That's pretty well faded. I'm just gonna erase this part underneath. And I'm gonna use this, what's it called? Clone stamp. Because I see there's a little hole right here. I'm gonna fix that look really quick with the clone stamp. Again, lower the opacity. Wrong layer. Alright. Just blend that in as well. Let's look for any more holes. Yeah, here's another one. Just blend that up. Make sure you can't see through it. Alright, just like that. Alright, should be good. By the way, this here, the shirt, it's got like, I don't know, like a V or whatever underneath shape. That's fine, we're gonna keep that. It actually looks kind of good in the game, because it's like a little bit different. And that's more like my style, so I'm gonna keep that. Okay, a little bit laggy right there. But yeah, alright, so we did basically everything right here. Now we wanna do the top. But first I'm gonna make the neck hole. So I'm going to this layer, yes. I'm gonna be selecting a part of the neck hole. I'm gonna copy that, make a new layer, turn it around. A little bit on the top so you can fit it in again. And we're gonna copy it again, make another layer. Every time we're gonna make a new layer. We're gonna just make a hole. I like making more bigger holes. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that again. Paste it again. Every time I'm going around. So again, just like that. It doesn't also have to be like a perfect circle. Like, I mean, depending on your style. My style is like this, like kind of emo, Y2K style. I like to use a lot of affliction. So with my style, it doesn't have to be like that. I don't know if that's your style. Then maybe do it in a different way. I know people can do it in a different way, but I like doing it like this. Alright, so I'm just gonna paste again. Just like that. And again. And then I'll do one more. Alright. So like this already doesn't look too bad. We're gonna make it blend a little bit better. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Alright, make sure I don't. Okay. Try to remove too much. Just like that. Just blend it a little bit. For the neck hole. And right here. Oh, messed it up. Alright, just like that. this layer. Okay, and this one, then one more, blend that up. Alright, doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna make them all into one layer. These ones right here. Yeah, full nickel. I'm gonna make it a little bit more round because you see it has like these edges. So I'm just gonna make the opacity bigger, or to like max opacity. And I'm gonna erase that real quick just to make it a little bit rounder. But yeah, that's a pretty good neck hole right there. Looks pretty nice. Alright, now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna first copy this part right here. So I'm just gonna grab that, just like that. Make a new layer. And then we're gonna do that. We're gonna flip vertical. Yeah, this is a plugin. Flip horizontal, flip vertical by bolt bait or whatever. That's the plugin. But yeah, we're just gonna flip that horizontal and vertical so it fits with like this part right here. Alright, now we have to make just like my least favorite part to do, but now we have to make like the top, like right here, and also the shoulders on the sides. We're gonna put them right here, but we're also gonna do that right away. So how we're gonna do that is well, let me first actually delete this part. Oh, wrong layer. Alright. Because it's like on the top it becomes like more black, so I'm gonna try to make it like just black, more dark here at the top to make it fade in. Alright, first I'm gonna combine the layers. Oh wait, don't combine the neck hole yet. Neck hole is gonna be separate, but combine the other layers. Also not that one. That one at the top. Alright, now we're gonna just copy that to around here. Ctrl C, and then we're gonna make a new layer. Move it on top, and we're gonna flip vertical, just like that. Yep. Alright, now for the back, let me see real quick. Alright, I'm gonna grab a back part as well, just like that. Ctrl C, make another new layer. Alright, for this one I don't have to flip it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Alright, just like that. Because I need the shoulders as well, right here, I'm gonna have to copy it a little bit. So I'm gonna do it like that. And I'm gonna move that to the side. Make sure to flip it horizontal. Oh wait, actually, I messed up a little bit. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger so we can fade it in better. Yeah, just like that. I'm gonna copy the whole thing. But yeah, then move it to the left. I'm gonna flip horizontal. And yeah, also do it on the other side. Just like that. Copy that, move it to the right. Again, flip that. Oh, that's the wrong flip. Flip horizontal. Yep. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Now we just have to fade it in a little bit. So for this part, alright, I'm gonna grab that. Make the opacity lower again. Let me just see where it is exactly. Alright, right there. Just gonna erase it a little bit more so it fits. Okay, make sure to not have any transparency in the background. But yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, also this part at the top, I'm gonna make a little bit more make it fit a little bit better as well. A little bit laggy, but should be good. Alright, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that looks good to me. So I'm just gonna combine them. I'm gonna make a hole real quick in the middle because it's a neck hole. So I'm just gonna increase the opacity real quick. I'm just gonna delete that in the middle. Alright. Let me see, I have a little bit of transparency there, so I'm just gonna fix that real quick. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Alright. Just like that. Alright, here also a little bit. Alright, that should be good. So now we've done that, I'm gonna grab these. And I'm gonna, let me just make sure I'm grabbing the right amount. A little bit to there. Alright, just gonna grab that. From here. It should fit in like that. Alright, nice. Let me grab the other side now. And let me put it on the shoulder as well. Just like that. Actually, maybe it should be a little bit higher. No, that's good. Alright, so that's the shoulder. I see it's a little bit transparency. Let me fix that. Alright, just like that. Alright, so now for the sleeves. Sleeves here are pretty short, so I'm also gonna make them short. Basically, what we're gonna do for sleeves, let me see. Let me also put these into the same layers, by the way. Alright, I'll make a new layer. We're gonna copy that. Just gonna copy that. Put a new layer. Alright, that's how it fits. I'm gonna grab the other side. Grab it like that. Copy that, paste it. I'm gonna make it fit. Just like that, alright. Alright, and what we're gonna do now is we're gonna copy them again. And we're gonna paste them and we're gonna put them at the other side. Just like that, and make sure to turn them around, so flip horizontal, so they like fit, and then do the same on the other side. Copy that, paste it, put it right there, flip horizontal, just like that. Now for the middle, we're gonna grab, let me see, I think I'll grab the back for the middle. We're gonna make a new layer for that. Actually, I'm gonna grab a pretty big part right here. I'm gonna grab that part, put it in the new layer, and it's gonna stack underneath it, just like that. Also put the other side. I'm gonna flip it just for variation. Alright, and now because it's like underneath it, like a little bit, we can like erase these parts to make them blend in again. So we're gonna grab a big like brush, lower the opacity, and we're gonna erase to make it blend. Yeah, that's honestly like my best tip for most people, to make things blend and whatever when you're photobashing. Like, use the erase brush, it's literally like the best. I know there's like strategies, other strategies, but this is my favorite personally. Use the erase. Alright, I'm gonna just erase these parts right here just to make them blend in. Just like that. A little bit more right here. Alright, just like that. Looks pretty good. looks pretty good so far, but yeah. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to put these in all on the same layer. I want to do one more thing because I'm noticing it. I want to add like a little bit of detail. So you see these like lines underneath it. I'm gonna grab some of these lines. Just gonna use this. Make a new layer. And I'm just gonna paste them at the bottom. Oh, actually here I want it to be higher because I'm gonna erase the lower part. So I'm actually gonna put them like around here. Yeah, around there. Let me put them around here. Another one, just like that. Just gonna put them just like that. I will be like making it blend better because right now it doesn't look good at all. Okay, yeah. Let me also put it right at the top actually. Also for some extra detail. Just like that. And right here. Probably looks better, but I'm gonna make sure I blend it a little bit better. Let's just delete this middle part. So I'm gonna grab the brush again. Try not to touch the darker lines for this. But yeah, this is just for extra detail. To make the shirt look a little bit better. But yeah, just like that. I'll increase the opacity a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit more. Also at the bottom. Alright, that looks pretty good, yeah. Alright. Just do all that. But yeah, that's another tip for me. Make sure you add some extra details. A lot of times your shirts look kind of boring or like yeah, just looks better with some more details like this, for example, these lines. Alright, what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna delete the bottom part. Right there. Alright, the lines don't really fit that well, so I'm just gonna move them a little bit more to the bottom. Because that's where these lines are like supposed to be. Alright, also on the other part. I gotta turn this one a little bit. Alright, looks pretty good. Here they're fine. Alright. The shirt's looking pretty good so far. We got the sleeves, we got basically the whole shirt done. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna actually sharpen it. So let me go to, where the fuck was it? Okay, photo, sharpen. Just because the quality of the shirt has been lost, like a lot. You can see right here, it looks much more detailed. It's because we resized it and did a lot of stuff to it to edit it. So we're gonna go to photo, we're gonna click sharpen, and just do it however you like. Like don't do it too much like this, it's gonna look ugly, but you can do a little bit like, I don't know, just check what looks good, whatever. Like it depends which shirt. For this one I'm gonna do a little bit higher, 3.6. I think that fits well. Alright, that looks good. So, I mean, we're not finished yet, but this is basically like the photo bashing shirt, part of the shirt. But what I'm going to do, I'm gonna add some extra stuff, whatever. Alright, so I grabbed some stuff, some overlays. For example, this makes the edges a little bit darker. I have a necklace, I have this overlay, shirt overlay, and some tattoos. These overlays, I found them in some Discord servers, so I will link you the Discord servers where I found them in the description if you want to check them out. Should be good. But yeah, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab these edges right here. I'm gonna copy them. I'm gonna make a new layer, paste them, and yeah, that's gonna look good. I'll make sure I'm going to fit it so it fits with the sleeve. So I'm just gonna delete a little bit, just like that. I'm gonna grab this part. Move it up a little bit. And just make it fit like that. Okay, I kind of messed up a little bit, but it should be good because Anyway, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a blur. I'm going to use the Gaussian blur. Make it a little bit like that. Just give it some extra like contrast or whatever. But yeah, I'm going to make a little bit of radius. I'm going to put it at like 18, 20. That seems pretty good. I still think it's a little bit too dark, so I'm going to lower the opacity a little bit in the layer properties for the layer. So I'm just going to do like that. I think that looks pretty good. You can see the difference. Adds a little bit of detail. So yeah, to make sure you add some overlays. So that's the first overlay. Next I'm going to add, let me see. I'm going to add this one, tattoo. I'm going to add some tattoos that I got from a Discord server. So I'm just going to paste it there. The thing of tattoos is like, I've tried it before, like, it looks good, but like you have to lower the opacity a little bit, or else it's gonna look weird. So I'm just gonna lower the opacity a little bit, and yeah, this is like my lowest layer, so everything goes on top of it, or else it will look weird if it goes on top of your shirt. But yeah, just put it there, lower the opacity a little bit. That looks good. No. Okay, so that's a good one. Okay, one more thing. Right here, the shadows, they're kind of in the way. I'm gonna make sure to delete the ones at the bottom. Also in the middle. Also delete the tattoos in the neck hole. I mean, you can keep them. I just would like to remove them. Alright, then we're gonna add the next one. I'm actually gonna add necklace last. So let me do this one first. It's like it's like some shading. It's like some, it just looks like more realistic, like a shirt. You know, right now it doesn't have much shading. There's this little lines a little bit, but add that. I'm gonna change the blend mode of the layer to overlay. You can see it adds a lot of like depth and whatever. But yeah, so full opacity. I'm gonna lower the opacity a little bit. Not too much, or else you won't notice it. But right now it's making it a little, definitely a little bit dark. But okay, that seems pretty good. Also, I'm gonna delete these parts underneath because it doesn't fit well for the shirt. I mean, yeah. And delete the middle parts. Also this part here, of course, you don't need the overlay for the tattoos. Just like that. That looks good. Very good. Alright, and then I'm gonna grab the necklace, paste that, make sure it fits. So to do that, I'm gonna copy this layer with the clothing to see it. Just copy that and go back to the necklace. Yeah, putting that in the middle. Actually, let me change it up a little bit. I'm gonna turn it a little bit. Alright. Actually, make it a little bit taller, just like that. Alright, and then we're going to liquify. We're gonna use from clipboard the background. And it's the shirt, because we just copied that. So now you can like exactly see like where to liquify. I'm gonna use a size 90. And then I'm just gonna move this like around so it goes around the neck hole. Just fits, basically. Alright. That fits, alright. Okay. Then one more thing for detail I like to do, I'm gonna duplicate it. Going to the bottom layer, I'll go to hue and saturation. I'm gonna put the saturation to -100. Lightness to -100, which basically just makes it black. And then I'm going to blur, bokeh blur, just slight blur, 5.5. It's like adds this little dark detail around it. Yeah, that's it basically. Alright, you can see I haven't combined the layers together yet, because I still want to add a little bit more detail. So right here, I'm gonna go another layer and do one more detail. I'm gonna use the black and the white colors. So left click is black and right click is white. It's gonna have some extra details. So I'm going to go to brush. I'm gonna make it a little smaller, make it to 9. And we're just gonna draw some colors on where you want to add some extra details. So I'm just gonna do it like that. I'm gonna make this part extra detailed. I'm gonna add some black, some white, but that looks like a good, cool part. So I'm gonna add some extra detail. And right here, okay, no, it's right. I'm gonna add some white right here in the middle. Also some right here. Some more black to make it like extra contrast, basically. Just like that. Alright, that should be good. Okay, next what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to distort, put crystallize. Just do a little bit like that, like bring it like 4, and then we're going to do the bokeh blur. Make it a little bit like that. That looks good, and then make sure to put it as overlay as well. You can see it adds like extra detail, like yeah, it just makes it a little bit better in my opinion. Looks pretty good to me. But yeah, I'm just gonna put it at 100. You can change the opacity, but I like this one at 100 actually. Makes it a little bit better. But yeah, that's basically the shirt finished. Yeah, that's basically finished. So now I'm just gonna combine all the layers. Oh shit, I messed it up. Let me just do that. Oh, I messed it up again. Fuck. Oh, it's because the opacity of the tattoos. Let me see how I can fix that actually. Alright, I'm gonna make the opacity higher again for the tattoos. But what I'm going to do is this part right here with the tattoos, I want to make it lower opacity. So let me see how I do that again. I kind of forgot. So transparency. I'm gonna make it a little bit more transparent with this bold bait mod. Yeah, just like, yeah, just around there should be good. Alright, and I think that's the shirt finished, pretty sure. Just gonna add my name real quick, Mattia. So when people steal it, they know it's mine. Just like that on the side. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna just delete this overlay. Alright, now I'll show you how it looks like in the game. Alright, so here we are in the game. Let me go grab the shirt real quick. Alright, let me try it on. Alright, so this is with my character, but you can see how it looks like. Looks pretty good to me. Pretty nice shirt. But yeah, that's how you make a Roblox shirt in paint.net photobashing. So if you like that tutorial, just make sure to like, comment. Let me know if you want more tutorials for maybe like jeans or whatever. See, I also make like jeans. I make more types of clothing and stuff. Also join my group. Link will also be in the description.